right, we are back at Alpha Land and it is really busy. That's why I'm parked so far away. So I don't know if this is just the remnants of summer shredding or what it is, but we are meeting with Ishak. You can go follow him on TikTok, Instagram, wherever else. He is from Colorado and we've been meaning to meet up for a long time. If you want to see a guy who truly gets like shredded on stage, this guy right here. Like I watched him get in shape for show last time and then he just held conditioning for months. I was like, that looks so miserable, because he did multiple shows and it was just like, I was like, oh my gosh, how are you even like, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna get lean for show, I'll compete, and then if the next show isn't in like a week or two, I am not staying that lean. I'm getting out of there, but he stayed lean for so long. So we're gonna get in there, we're gonna get a workout in. I think we're doing a pull day today. So I'm gonna let him lead it. You guys know me, I always just go with the flow with other people's workouts, which I know isn't the most optimal thing in the world, but guess what? You don't need to be the most optimal every single time you go to the gym to make long-term progress. So let's get to the workout. Let us get to it. Now we are doing something slightly suboptimal. We are hitting some rows, but then going straight into Kelso's. He wanted to run it, wants to work us hard, so let's do it.
I'm like, you wanna put more weight on the top peg? He's like, what was that? And he goes and he puts load on the last pin too.
Until I saw you doing this, I didn't realize how big your chest is. And then I'm watching you just like puff your chest. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Is it big?
You guys got some milkers on them.
Oh, these, my boobies.
Nice.
Ooh. Ooh.
5, come on. 6, let's go. You got it, you got it. Yep. Yep.
Okay. Oh, been a little bit since we've done that. My goodness. Let's go. Good. Nice. Good. Yep. Nice. Come on, pull. Good. Yep. Good. Shrugs, come on. Nice. Pull. Good. Yep. Come on. Good. How you feeling?
My hands.
Blood's got to leave the head first before you can talk. All right, and we are moving on to pull-ups. You guys know how I feel about pull-ups. A lot of people will say, oh, well, that's not as stable as blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, you think, like, pull down, you have the hands that move like this. Pull up, the hands can't move, but the lower half can. So pick your poison. One of them is gonna be not stable up here, or as stable up here. The other one's gonna be not as stable down here. Guess what? Cancels out. You multiply negative energy by negative energy. Yeah, some of you will get that reference.
This guy.
Let's see, would you get that reference? You multiply negative energy by negative energy?
Double negative.
No. But would you get that reference from like a TV show or no?
What show is it from?
Jujutsu Kaisen? Are you an anime guy?
The first season.
Only the first season. The second season goes hard.
My brother said the same thing.
Yeah, you gotta go for the second season.
I'm sure TNF was saying something about how he likes pull-ups just now. I also think they're great for decompressing your spine. Do you have weight in here?
I just do whatever's in the backpack, and then sometimes I'll add weight.
Innovation.
But we already went pretty hard, so I won't need as much weight.
What's 30? The pull-ups? Oh yeah, man, they're so good.
That's 10 pounds. That's a riff right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Pull-ups are also underrated for biceps.
Sorry?
Pull-ups are also underrated for biceps.
I've talked about this before with people because I don't know what it is, but somehow it got forgotten that the biceps work really well while doing this. Nobody thinks about that. One of the studies that I was most interested in when I read was rows versus pull-ups.
Okay.
And it showed the rows didn't grow biceps at all. Like it was like, I shouldn't say at all. It was like maybe like 2% or something like that. And then the pull-ups were like 10, 12%. Like it was like vastly superior doing pull-ups for the biceps than it was rows.
I forgot who the author is on the paper. I think we're maybe thinking about the same thing. It was like EMG data. EMG data is always variable. Always take it with a grain of salt. But the biceps got the highest activation in a supinated pull-up. They still got some activation in a pronated and neutral grip, but
I think it was Contreras that did those comparisons, right? It might have been multiple, because like I've seen one from him specifically that showed similar.
I've read a lot of paper with Contreras' name on it, and then I look at how he kind of trains people or exercises he recommends them, and I'm like,
we got dissension in the community.
I just question it. I'm like, hey,
question everything, guys. Even me, question me too.
look at this guy's shoulders. Like, he thinks he's fooling people wearing like a baggy shirt.
Guys,
People who are really jacked, they see through the shirt.
It's this that I want though. It's this. I'm trying to get the chest to come out a little bit more. All right, I had a question for you. So I saw your last competition season, and I remember every time I would see like a physique update from you, I'd be like, wait, he's still in competition season? How long was your competition season? Like, how long did it actually run for? Well, first to last show.
51 weeks.
Yeah, it was 51 weeks.
How did you, mentally, how did you manage to keep yourself lean for that long and be okay with it?
It's a lot of things. The analogy I like to give people is it's almost like riding a bike. You start, like, for a lot of people who don't have experience competition prepping or bodybuilding, it's almost like, okay, you got to do your best effort with what you know, and then once you go through the process again, you level up. You're a little bit more efficient with the things you know because you have that prior experience, right? So I would attribute most to it to prior experience, but also just my approach, because it's oftentimes people take a 12-week, 16-week competition prep when they really needed 20, maybe upwards of 24 weeks to get into true stage conditioning. And I think one of the biggest things to set yourself up for success is a pre-diet before the actual start of prep.
Agreed.
You know, just to get within striking distance of being stage lean. It makes the process more enjoyable. You don't have to be super aggressive with your approach. Like, I talk to so many people sometimes and they're like, oh man, I'm doing an hour of cardio a day, and I'm like, bro. And given it's relative, like what they need to in order to keep rate of loss in a consistent range. But my last prep, I didn't even do any cardio.
Yep.
It's just steps and be on top of my food and train hard and recover, and utilizing a strategy referred to as intermittent energy restriction, or basically carb cycling, refeeds, diet breaks. They help in terms of, like, when you go get your car serviced, it's running a little bit more efficient. Clean oil in the engine, air in the tires, you know? So refeeds are similar in terms of just helping us maintain internal health, improving training performance, glycogen stores, yada yada. You could also diet so hard for too long where you're just incredibly flat, and it makes it 10 times more difficult to try and address that and restore fullness, you know? So you could diet your physique out, you could cardio it into oblivion. And so that's sometimes also people who are a little bit beginner, they don't understand the dose at which they should be doing things. They think it's like, and it's very common within the community, hardcore, you know, gotta suffer, gotta grind. Yep. It's like, bro, it's not that deep. I had my best contest prep, which was the one TNF is talking about, by just being chill with the process and treating it like it's not that deep. It's definitely individual dependent, but myself as a person, I sit a little bit higher on the HPA axis, so I'm a little bit more sensitive to stress. So being like nonchalant and chill about it was what allowed me to take it as far as I did, you know?
Yeah, and the thing is, guys, if you try to stay lean for that long, you have to learn strategies like this. Like, you can't be constantly just crashing yourself, running yourself into the ground in order to hold that sort of body fat percent. Now, did you happen to, I'm curious, did you happen to get blood work during the prep?
No, but I'm sure, I'm certain nearing at the tail end of it, things were probably tanked a bit.
Yeah.
To the point of the duration of the contest prep, throughout those 51 weeks, I only made 5 adjustments, right? So how common is it that when they'll start a contest prep, it's like adjustments every week, or it's like, when you make an adjustment, it needs to be a significant adjustment to where you could ride that wave for 6 weeks or maybe 8 weeks, because it's significantly harder than people think it is to track adaptations in the body. And you also have to consider a lot of things like the day-to-day fluctuations, and
absolutely.
it's like,
This guy knows how to diet. You look sick. You honestly look sick.
Thanks.
Every time I would see your
Likewise.
quads, I'd be
This
like,
guy, I can't wait to see him potentially prep next year.
are you prepping next year?
I'm prepping next year.
Ooh, maybe
we'll be on
get a
the
little
OCB
clash.
stage together.
We'll
Ooh.
see. All right. We did a little bit narrower row before. Now we're doing a wider row. I know, guys. Rows, not Kelsos. Crazy, crazy. My poor motor units. He's going no straps too.
I need my straps.
I was gonna say, where's the strap? Let's do this thing. Insert Ratatouille meme.
You know what the dumbest is with gym pins?
What?
When people put 4 or 5 plates,
And then it can't move the machine.
because it's
properly?
creating friction going this way and the pin wants it to go that way.
Yep. No, like there's been a couple times where I've been like, I'll go to add additional weight and it'll do the friction, and then I'll be like, oh, so I'll take the plate off. People are like, why'd you do that? I'm like,
Doesn't
it
feel
doesn't
good.
work. It doesn't work anymore.
Like you're in a cruiser.
No, somebody saw me put my feet up like that before, and they're like, I've never thought about that. It actually makes a difference. It's really nice. You gonna go for the +2 plates?
I don't know, let's try it. I don't think I'm as strong as you.
Only one way to
I think-
only one way to find out.
I think based off what I've seen, you're a little bit of a stronger puller than I am, but I have a very strong press.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Taking a look at those triple E's. Listen though, my pulling strength is like crazy compared to everything else I do.
That's not happening.
So
I could maybe do the full stack, no gym pins.
I wasn't gonna say it ahead of time, but for whatever reason, like I've done workouts with guys who are like blasting everything else. My pulling strength almost always keeps up.
Really?
Yeah, they'll beat me in everything else, but then like the
I believe
pulling
it.
strength is there. I don't know. It's like we're gonna bleed into the final stages of the workout. It's only been 6 sets though so far. Two rows. I guess you could call that like a set extended if you really wanted to, because we did the rows into Kelsos last time. So maybe you count that as more than 1 set. But yeah, this is only our 7th however technical you want to get. It'll be my 7th time stepping up to the plate this workout. Let's put it that way. Yo will have a heyday with us doing workout breakdowns. So.
Bro, more game crews, dude, this is genuinely too far, dude. I had the goal to do bench press, and then flipping superset with push-up burpees, bro. What are we doing, cardio?
Man, these are annoying though. I don't know why their handles are broken. Christian, get on this. If you see this video. Now we got the real set. Gym pin sticking out the back. Nice. Good. Yup. Nice. Come on. Good. Cool. Good. Nice. Come on. Come on. Good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He went to failure, guys. He went to failure.
He will never recover again.
This is our 2nd set of bicep curls. I forgot to film the first one, but we got the Prime Preacher. You know how I feel about this. Love this machine. Let's get after it. Pride and a half. Nice. Biceps are looking good. See if we got a good angle over here. Nice. Good. 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 Let's go for another. No way. Go. Go. Bro. I did not think you had one more in you. That was good. That was good. Your arms look incredible.
My arms or
Yeah.
your arms?
No, you look good, man.
Stop.
What's our next exercise?
Shoulder extended curls.
Like Bayesian?
Or
Or something
people
else?
call them?
Yeah, with the cable is what you're referring to?
Yes.
Yeah, then Bayesian.
Bayesian.
And guys, you know that that's a hot topic right now because somebody made a video yesterday and now it's like, I don't know.
About Bayesian curls?
Yeah.
Saying?
So what they were saying was there was a comparison study between a Bayesian curl and a preacher curl with the same resistance profile, and the Bayesian curl got slightly insignificant in terms of results, but trending towards better growth in the proximal, distal, and middle.
So is that recommending people to completely abandon preacher curls?
It is, yes, and you're already seeing it. Like people are like, oh, our preacher curl's vaulted now, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
I think a big problem when training studies come out is a lot of people think that just because it's maybe a little bit more of a favor to a certain exercise or approach, it doesn't mean completely abandon the other exercise or what you were previously doing.
Yep.
I think people forget that science should be, you know, when you go bowling, the bumpers, it's kind of like, hey, let's not go that way,
Yep.
or not go that way.
Well, the crazy part was the conclusion of the study was that they both have similar growth. But because people took a look at the bar graph and it was slightly higher, okay, and then they're like, oh,
my
preacher
gosh,
curls are bad.
I'm gonna grow a couple centimeters more.
Built on preacher curls. Come on. I'm just kidding. Don't appeal to authority. All right. Bayesians. Bayesian, whatever you want to call it. Need to be further forward.
Yeah.
Need to get some exertism in here, guys. Need some elbow support. Fly curl press.
Oh my god.
That's been a fun one to watch over the last couple of years. As you guys can see, watch the elbow. See how the elbow is back there and then it comes forward? That's the one issue I have with the Bayesians. Very, very hard to support the elbow when you start moving heavy weight. That's why I like the exertism curl or some variation that can hold the elbows in place. Doesn't mean this is a bad exercise. It's just one of the things that I would trust if possible. Whew. I've always wanted to see another coach do this because I coach myself. All right, you take a look at my physique as it stands right now. How much time would you want to give me in order to get me fully peeled for stage? Not like a good, but like fully peeled out. What would your time frame be if you were just looking at me and you're like, probably about this amount of time?
How much are you sitting at right now?
I'm sitting at 198.
So you're like 25 pounds away from stage weight?
About that.
$28 weeks.
28. Wow. I don't want to diet for 28 weeks. I don't like that answer, guys.
So hold on. You
All
don't
right.
like long dieting. What if you could eat a little bit more and you preserved your training performance?
Screw it.
Really?
Nah, honestly, I do pretty well with lower calories. Like I don't, my training performance doesn't like plummet the way a lot of people's does.
What was the weight you started your last prep at?
210.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think if you start each prep maybe like 10 or 15 pounds lighter, it's always gonna lead to a better outcome. My last prep, I started at 187, and my previous preps before that, you would usually start around like 200-ish plus. Depleted weight?
Before like any depletion. Your standard weight, about like 2 weeks out.
150. Oh, 2 weeks out, I was 145. And then I saw that 145, and then my body started giving me those bouts of water retention, and I never saw 145 the rest of prep.
Really? Interesting. Guys, I don't want to diet for 28 weeks. It's not what I want to do. A little reverse E curl. Not bad. I need some more brachioradialis work. So let's make it happen.
Because your elbows will have a tendency to abduct, right? Keeping them like to your side.
All right.
I would say, yeah.
So get that feedback of the elbow touching the lat.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
You guys want to know how TNF has arms like that? He eats his spinach. He crushes a can and he just gulps it down. Okay. Okay. Oh. Like they seem like they would be a exercise, right?
Yeah, but
it's
if
like
it gets you. It gets you. I need to do more brachioradialis work. All right, Austin, you know the deal. Make me look good, make him look bad.
what the?
That's my editor. He has to do it. I'm
Austin,
sorry.
I swear to God, if you make me look small or fat in comparison, I'll find you.
It's not personal, man. It's business. All right.
Okay, what are we doing first?
Whatever you want. Call it out.
Front double. You look great.
All right, whatever.
Okay.
Just for you, because you made the trip. Cut it out, Austin. Cut it out. Into the side try.
Back, lat spread.
All right.
Most muscular.
Good. Never hit this one. Can you pop the traps?
Yeah.
You can. I'm so jealous of people being able to do that. I love that look. The ability to just rotate it upwards.
Okay,
Looks so nice. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the workout. As always, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. TNF and
Hawk. It's Hawk. Out.
It's Hawk.
Yes.
It's Hawk.
Yes.
Out.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, all that good shit.
I called you iShack when I came in here.
That works too.
TNF Out.